All right, there we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is Venus and Aries. I like this. Why? It's one of those timing things. You know, I like it. You know that old line from the A-Team? Hannibal used to say, I love it when a plan comes together. This is a bit of I love it when a plan comes together energetically. Why? Because we got Venus moving into Aries, which is what I'm pulling on right now. Which gives us the drive to go after what we want, passionately go after what we want, almost selfishly go after what we want or who we want. I mean, I'm telling you, people going after what they want, tearing at it, right? Crazy town. But it's happening on the problem is, it's happening on the same fucking day as Jupiter's going direct. So what we want is already coming. So now you're not just catching up, or someone isn't just catching up to you. Now it's a head-on collision. You got two objects coming at, two energies coming at each other. Here it is. It showed up in the pre-shuffle right there on the surface. That's a tower, right? And I got a tower, and I got a King of Cups, and I got a King of Wands. Someone who normally, Steve's view or whatever, I don't want it, right? You know, now they want it. Now they totally want it. Now we got two soulmates coming together, and someone got a whole new perspective because of this energy, right? So, yeah, we go after what we want. Fine. We're going really fast, but it's going really fast towards us. It's almost a dangerous energy, having Venus move into Aries and Jupiter go direct on the same fucking day, at the same fucking time. But it works to your advantage. It works to the advantage of the soulmate cycle. I call it a perfect storm. And here it is. It's a perfect storm. We called the tree guys to come cut down this tree. It was going to cost us a lot of money. Then Mother Nature's doing it for us. It's that kind of fucking energy. It's that kind of lucky break, if you will. I like it. I like it. It's happening at just the right time. Let's pull a reading. All right. And by the way, it gets better under that. I mean, that's the end of the pre-shuffle, but justice is underneath it. The black cat and the white cat about to come together. All right, let's go. And, you know, it is what it is. Be careful in this energy, though. You know, I joke, but to be honest with you, if somebody got a problem with you at work, they're going to come for you. You know, if somebody's into you at work, they're going to come for you. If somebody that you see every day at the coffee shop got a thing for you, they might ask you out. It'll happen suddenly. People going after what they want. And if they some kind of freak or something, they might try and take it. Be careful. This is that kind of energy. All right? So it is what it is. Don't take rides from strangers in this energy. With Jupiter moving direct and Venus and Aries under these energetic conditions, go ahead and walk home. Yeah, but Steve, it'll take all night. Yeah, but you'll save a fortune in therapy. So, you know, at the end of the day, take the walk. All right, let's go. Shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve's Love Terry here for a reason, this reading is timeless. Whenever you fucking find it, you're meant to find it. I am not a time lord. All right? All right, you ready? We done shuffling. Overall energy of this reading, right? You know what? I was going to, normally I do the cut cards, don't I? Should I do the cut cards? Because I kind of skipped it. I kind of just didn't feel like doing it. You know what? Let's just pull it. My gut tells me to pull a reading and skip the cut cards. So here we go. We just flow with the energy. I walk my talk. I teach you guys to do that all the time. All right, so here you go. It's just like in music. If you go to music school, the first thing they'll teach you is if you make a mistake, you keep going. All those teachers will slap your hands with a fucking ruler if you stop. Why'd you stop? You don't stop. You just keep going. You know, half the time you've gone to see orchestras play and somebody's fucked up, but you didn't know because they just kept going, right? The whole thing doesn't stop and shut down, right? It's usually the triangle player. It's always the fucking triangle, isn't it? Or that guy who plays the timpani drum. He got the easiest fucking job. Boom. Boom. You know, I mean, come on. Right? That's the one that fucks up, not the violin player or some shit. Anyway, Six of Wands, overall energy of this reading. Fueled by the fucking tower. I love it. It came back. I knew it. I fucking love this shit. I do. We go after what we want. I think something about to happen here that blows your mind. I think it's like similar to what I said in the thank you reading the other day. It is a lucky break. And I use the word lucky because Jupiter's involved. I know there's no such thing as luck. You're either flowing with the energy or you're not. All right? That's all it is. There's no fucking mystical science to it or anything. All right, let's go. Let's see. Our readings. Obviously, our reading's been on the flip pretty much the whole time. So let's go. Let's flip the deck. Right here's the energy around your connection with somebody coming after you. I got one main energy. That's what I'm going to pull on. For some of you, it's multiple people. The person at the coffee shop asks you out. Someone at work hits on you. Someone at work yells at you. Somebody at home does something. I mean, for some of you, it's a lot of people. But I've got one main energy, and that's what I'm going to focus on. All right? So your connection is here. 3D energies around this person is here. Right here's the energy of their soul. This is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. And you guys learned a lot about free will on my thank you reading from the other day. That was like a mailbag video from the old days. I think I even put that in the title, didn't I? Fuck. I mean, but it's important to understand that. Especially for those people that always write into me say, I don't like to be controlled. I don't like your fickle old gal universe. Well, you're controlled by people you don't even fucking know, motherfucker. You know, I mean, my God. At the end of the day, that's what's going on. We're right here in this energy. This is some go-getter energy. And I am pulling on Jupiter. Don't worry. We're going to get Jupiter right on top of Jupiter going direct. But we need to understand why Jupiter going direct this particular year. In this particular sign on its way toward Cancer. You know, in the spring, when it hits the energy of the soulmate cycle, the theme energy, why it's so powerful. And so powerful because this tower came back a second time and it's fueling our whole reading now, as if pre-shuffle wasn't enough. All right, I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. And we'll call this the sister reading to Jupiter direct. All right, let's go. Right here, energy around the connection. See, judgment. Judgment don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. I know about 1,000 people said that because I say it all the time, don't I? Right? I pull on your connection, I get judgment. Judgment don't come out for a bang in a bar. There is one connection here. For some of you, this is multiple people, like I said, but there is one motherfucking connection here that is incredibly powerful, incredibly divinely guided. You know which one it is. If you don't, you missed it. You missed a big one. Maybe you had your nose in your smartphone or something. I don't know. This could be one you don't even know about that's bigger than you know for a few of you. It's possible. Right? We talked about that in the thank you reading, right? We miss things all the time, especially these days. You know, it's not even so much other people's free will that get in the way as much as it is people just walking around with their noses in those damn smartphones. They won't take it out. I see it on my walks. Oh, it's a beautiful day. They wouldn't even know. What's the fucking difference for them? I mean, honestly, talking to their 10 followers on fucking Instagram. Ooh, look at this picture of something. Fuck off. Look at the sky, man. It's more interesting, right? Look up in the tree. Look, there's some hawks. That's always fun. Judgment. Well, everything I said, I don't joke about anything. It's not part of the energy. It's wakey time on something for you, okay? It's smell the roses energy here. All right, let's see. 3D energies around whoever this powerful motherfucker is. 7 of Cups. Somebody's making a choice. Somebody who never made a choice before is making a choice. Now, this can be a new soulmate. This could be someone you don't know about who's just been a wuss in their life and stayed put, didn't make any choices, don't want to rock the boat. You know, one of those people want to keep things nice and even, oakley dokley, right? Now they're making choices. Now they're deciding something for them. Somebody's doing something for them in their life. It's a different choice than they'd normally make, right? If that was the light seer deck, they'd be picking the red one, right? All the cups are gold, but there's one red one. Right here. What's red with judgment? Your connection is this person's soul energy. Yeah, we're not fucking around here. That's the Emperor. I mean, this is like a whole new person. This is someone who has risen from the grave, a whole new energy. It is very similar to what I talked about in my thank you reading, strangely enough. An energy showing up in a different form, so much so that you don't recognize it, but you kind of do. The soul is in control is the best way I'm going to read this right now. Okay? The universe is driving. The fickle old gal is at the wheel. All right? I mean, I don't know. It's fucking double tower here. So, we'll see what happens when we clarify. I almost said potential final outcome. Some of you probably caught that. So it is technically a Freudian slip. So the message from the universe here, the hidden energy, is red with judgment and the final outcome, which is also red with the 7 of Cups. Looks like I'm shifting gears here a little bit, but that's kind of what's going on. What's the message from the universe? 3 swords, 3 swords, 3 swords. So the main card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. This whole thing, you know how this whole thing is driven by pain. I get it. I think somebody's been repressed here on some level. I think the universe is kind of giving us a separate message here. It's tied to this. It's saying, yeah, somebody's showing up because this is the main card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. But the whole thing seems to be driven by pain. In other words, people are making new choices in general, be it this person and other people, because they're going after what they want. They're just sick and tired of something. So if your person you think might be sick and tired of something, that's a strong indicator that you got the right person. Right? But keep in mind, beware of people around you that have recently told you they're sick and tired of this, and usually they don't do anything, they just sort of grumble about it. Be careful. In this energy, it looks like they do something about it. What's the potential final outcome read with 7 cups? The sun. I mean, for you, your final outcome is the sun. I mean, that in and of itself is mind-blowing. We don't usually get that here at Steve's Love Tarot. Usually it looks something like that. And I go, oh, well, they're going to show up, but it's probably not what you expected. It's disappointing. You're going to have to work out the 3 swords. No. It's driven by that. It's that. I think what happens here, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I think what happens during Venus in Aries, keep in mind Venus in Aries, we're in a lead up to a Venus retrograde. Okay, so there's a lot we get when we're in the lead up to a Venus retrograde. Venus goes retrograde on March 1st ish. Whenever you're in a lead up to a Venus retrograde, what the kids like to call the shadow period, right? And this has come up in a couple of recent readings. Your ESP, if you will, kind of goes up. You get glimpses of what's to come, little snapshots, and we talked about that in a recent energy weather update. That's what's kind of going on here a little bit. I think I'm going to tell you, I think whatever happens here is very positive for you. It's something very good. So if you get glimpses, because everything's driven by this, if you get glimpses of sunshine, don't get pessimistic about it and start going, oh yeah, but I don't want you to do that. Okay, don't become cynical in this energy because of past experience. Things are playing out differently than they did once before. So try not to become cynical. Okay? All right, that's all I'm going to say on that. Let's clarify. I'm going to grab the light seer because I mentioned it once and it was already kind of queued up. Let's see where we go here. Judgment. Let's clarify. That's a nice ending. That's communication. It is in this context because of the 3 of Swords and because somebody's making new choices and because the soul is driving. The universe wants to balance this, you know. I don't know. I mean, it's like the universe is doing its taxes or something. I mean, seriously, that's what it feels like here. Judgment. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. Let's see where we go. All right. Judgment. Come on. Give me something. Give me something to believe in. I said, yeah. It's crossed by the 7 of Swords. It's not good. This ties to the Tower energies. You're not going to see this coming. It's this almost like the universe slipped the soul of somebody. Maybe not you. You might be already somebody who goes after what they want with passion. This energy affects you less. If you've been repressed and in pain, this energy affects you more. But is it like the universe slipping somebody a Mickey? Slipping something in their drink, kind of a thing. It slipped something into the soul of somebody. All right? A little magic potion, if you will. Love potion number 9. A little bit, okay? It's an old song, I think, from the 60s or something like that. I remember my dad used to listen to that, or my mom used to listen to it. Love potion number 9. It's a bit of that. What's on top here? The tower. I mean, how many fucking towers are we going to get? It's a tower again, and I love it when some of the overall energy and the pre-shuffle in this case comes out in the reading, but this is a key position. Yeah, somebody slipped something. The soul here is driving. A higher power pushing them towards you. I've had this happen. A lot of people have in their life. I've heard stories. I talk to a lot of people in my human nature studies, my sociology fascination. But I've had a lot of people tell me, and it's happened to me too, where I've done something and I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. It's like some higher power is just pushing me to do it, kind of a thing. This is what's happening here within this energy. And it has a lot to do with the surrounding core energies, but it also has a lot to do with Venus moving in Aries, which by itself has a lot of drive. In a pre-shadow a shadow lead up to a retrograde period, and right at the time that Jupiter is going direct, which is just making things happen automatically, almost immediately. Why? And very, very sudden. Why is the Tower here? The Seven of Wands. Yeah. It's an energy it's a Tower because you've got communication coming from somebody. It's a little bit, somebody's very passionate here. This is fire. Somebody is like the rise up and fighting sort of a thing, but it's happening this way because it's been held back a lot. There's a lot of repression I get here. I get 3 swords with 7 cups. I get a lot of repression. I get people who haven't made decisions for themselves. They've made it for other people, to keep other people happy, to keep the peace. I get that. I don't want to rock the boat. All of that, somebody's doing it differently in this energy. It's really hitting them hard. And it's both energies. It's Venus and Aries, and it's Jupiter moving direct. But it's also the nature of the core energy that's around right now, the environmental energy. 7 of Cups. Why is it here? Let's go. Let's talk about this. Why is the 7 Cups here? Why is the 7 Cups here? Okay, all right. Yeah, somebody doing something differently. It takes bravery, doesn't it? It does. It's crossed by 8 cups. I believe it. I believe it. I mean, it takes, this was all 7s. This is a 7 to an 8. I mean, we got 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like we're about to do a dance number here. I mean, it's the 8 of Cups. The environmental energy is somebody wanting to be happy. Somebody's like, I'm not happy sitting with these 8 broken cups. And I know I've been sitting with these 8 broken cups trying to keep people happy, keep everyone, and keep the peace. No, don't rock the boat, but now it's time for the boat to rock. All right? It's time for the boat to rock. What's going on top? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's been keeping the peace. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Is Steve right? Was his read right? Yeah, this is stability. It's peace, it's quiet. The King of Pentacles tries to keep everybody happy. He's benevolent energy in this context. Yeah. And why is the King of Pentacles here? Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's wanted something for a long time and now they're going to get it. All right? Again, also there's some boredom here. This is grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. Okay, that's boring. All right? I mean, if it was 1925, it might have scared the hell out of you to go that fast. But, for me, 15 miles is a little boring. It is. Bicycles are passing us, Somebody's wanted something for a long time. And in this energy, they walk and go get it. It takes a lot of bravery, but there's a lot of bravery in this energy. We're talking about Venus and Aries, And also, we got a lot of things, people that once wanted you coming back. When Venus goes retrograde, that happens. We add that energy to the mix. And then you got the forward momentum of Jupiter going direct. I mean, it's crazy town. Emperor, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Emperor. Why is it here? Emperor and the Soul. Well, I mean, it's paired with everything over here in the Soul connection. We got Judgment and the base. I mean, when I see Emperor and the Judgment together, the universe is driving. The fickle old gal is driving the car now. It's taking over. The Soul is taking over. That's what I mean by it's almost like they're coming towards you. Right, we've all had this happen, or a lot of people have. A lot of people I've talked to, I know I have, where I've done something I didn't know why I was doing it. I just did it. It's like I blacked out and did something, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Emperor, why is it here? Definitely all driven by a higher power. It's crossed by the eight of Swords. This is talking about, this is an energy of ego. This is an energy of the brain. In this context here, in the context of this energy, with the cards as a medium, the only way the energy can communicate with us, it's saying that their ego has been arrested. Their ego has been handcuffed, tied in the basement, and shut down. Right? The Soul is driving. It's my right here. There's nothing. There's no fear here. They're taking control. The Soul is taking control. This girl thrown in the basement. All right, been arrested, put in jail. We don't have any bail money. Right? What's on top? Lovers. See what I'm saying? The universe is making the choices. The universe has taken control. The Soul has taken control, and it's in charge, making the choices. Major Arcana used to be called the Choice, the Lovers. Okay? This girl, usually a fraidy cat. Right? All scared and shit, up in her head. Oh, God, what am I going to do? Oh, that girl drives me crazy. Would you stop overthinking shit? Seriously, this girl been arrested. She put in the tank for the night. Right? What's going on? Lovers. 3 of Wands. Yeah. The universe is deciding where we're going. It's picking the beach. right? We're going to new places. Lands we've never seen before. Surfing waters we've never surfed because the soul is driving. Now, it's all driven by rage. No, not rage. That's the Hulk. Okay. It's not the Hulk. It's not driven by rage here. It's driven by pain. I can feel this is boring. I mean, say what you want about somebody had something they've always wanted to do. Sure, that's one of the energies there, and that's the safe read. But this is boring. I don't want to end up like that. I said in a recent reading, I want to end up, when I'm this guy's age, I want to be bartending on a tropical island. Telling funny stories, making people laugh, talking girls out of their bikinis. I want to be doing that. Serving drinks, right? Get tips. Getting a tan, right? There you go. I mean, this is boring. Somebody's bored. That's the way I read it. Somebody is old before their time in their energy, some of them, right? Some of them are. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Three of Swords. Driven by just, yeah. I got to get out of this place. Yeah, it is. It's the Knight of Swords. I got to get out of this place. It's can't get away fast enough. Can't come towards you fast enough. Tearing at the wall. Tearing at it like a bat out of hell. Like a Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell ringing in my head right now. Listen to Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. If that song doesn't inspire you about what that energy is, I mean, it's unreal, right? I mean, it's incredible, right? I mean, it's really kind of what it is. It's really sort of what's going on here. What's this? I mean, why is the Hierophant here? Oh my God, 9 of Cups. I mean, come on. It's like a bat out of hell. This even looks like the album cover. If you Google the Bat Out of Hell album cover and look at the background color in here on this card, it's very, very close. I'm telling you, it's Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. The song, probably the whole album. Paradise by the Dashboard Light, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, the whole fucking thing. But at the end of the day, it's Bat Out of Hell. Straight up. And that's what's driving it. Why? Because this is fucking boring. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful life. This is not bartending in the fucking Caribbean. I mean, this is... No, it ain't. It is what it is. The Sun, your final outcome. At the end of the day, I flip this on you. You get communication. You get to find out something. You get to hear something you wanted. You get something that it's good. I don't know. It's just good. It's the happiest card in the deck. There's so much good coming off of it. I almost don't want to say anything because this is Steve's Love Tarot. And I'm always big on not sugarcoating things. There's no way to sugarcoat this. It is what it is. People, this is a common occurrence. People end marriages in middle age because of this, right? You turn like 55 or some shit, your wife wants to join a canasta club and start hanging out with whatever, starts riding around in golf carts dressed like Rue McClanahan, and you want to fucking bang 20-year-olds. This is the shit that ends that shit. This is the shit that's like, hey, this ain't for me, right? I ain't ready to die yet, right? This is a common energy. All right, I'm giving you something that happens every day, everywhere, right? But in the soulmate cycle here, I think this, for some of you, I said it's multiple energies. These are energies that have always wanted to hang out with you, bang you, do something with you, say something to you. It's both positive and negative. Some of these energies that are attached to you have things to say to you that you might not think are very nice. Either way, anytime you get information and the energy around us sees it this way, it's a very binary universe. You know, all the gray areas are put there by our brain. It's a very yes, no, good, bad, whatever. But anytime you get any information, you learn something about how somebody feels or whatever, the universe sees that as a positive thing. Okay? It's always, you learning is always seen as a positive, even if you learn something bad. You know, it is what it is. What we get here? You always have a chance, even if you could learn something horrifying, right? You got 10 seconds left to live. I would take those 10 seconds and make sure that you raise your vibration just a little bit. So the next time around, you get something good. You become more powerful. Just live those 10 seconds like you never before. Why is the Sun here? Even if it's just 10 seconds, it's worth it. It is. Energetically, it really is. Why's the sun here for my viewers? The Knight of Wands. This happens rather suddenly. I think this catches you at the right time. A lot of times I'll pull a reading and I'll say somebody comes in and catches you at the wrong moment. And I got to warn you, be cool, don't snap at them or something like that. No, this catches you in the right energy. This is the right energy at the right time. I called it a perfect storm earlier. It is a perfect storm. It really is. All right, what's up? Do I want to say it came in with no, it's something that the Knight of Wands, it ties a little bit to my thank you reading with the Fool underneath it because of the Knight of Wands being in the final outcome. The Knight of Wands, I think, was at the bottom of the pyramid of that reading. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was. It was from another deck too. Yeah, I think it comes in. It's not that it's unwelcome in this case, but I think you think it might be temporary, and the universe is saying maybe think again. Okay, it's up to you whether it's temporary. There's an energy here of 10 wands underneath this, and I felt that. I was just about to say, don't overthink what's happening while Venus is transiting Aries. Okay, even when it's retrograde. All right, don't overthink what's happening. All right, what's going on? What's on top? Stop spinning around. What the fucking hell? Sit there. Stay. Sit, Ubu. Sit. Right. What's on top here? Knight of Pentacles. Boring. It's red with the King of Pentacles. It's everything I said. But in your final outcome, why is that there for my... Okay. This is something... You're going to learn something from somebody. I'm picking the one main energy here. Obviously, there's multiple people for a good number of you. I think you learned something you never thought of before. This is an energy that makes you happy because after the communication, you say to yourself, I never considered that. And I want you to give that some thought. I want you to be this Queen of Swords. Put the sword in the sheath and sit there and just be a philosopher for a moment. Okay? Just soak in what happened here. What just happened? I want you to ask yourself when this comes in, and you'll know what it is. It's represented by the fucking sun, right? For you. And you're going to have your own moments. Your energy's attached here too. You're going to have your own things you're going after. So whether it's something you went after or someone came after you, good or bad, whatever it is, multiple someones, the main someone, don't care. I want you after all of it during this transit of Venus through Aries to ask yourself, now, why did that happen? Right? What the hell just happened here? And sit down with it and think about it. There's something in there for you. There's a huge amount of information for you here, okay, during this transit. Huge amount. Let's see. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo. Because you know what? I know you think I'm going to say I don't have a devil, right? I always say that, don't I? Yeah. I don't have a devil. Okay, that's the thing. I've got a 7 of Swords, but the universe is kind of being the little devil a little bit. I'm going to have to dig into the sun a little. We're going to have to fly close to the sun, all right? Going to pull an Icarus reading. All right, we're going to fly a little bit close to the sun here. All right, let's see where we go. What else you want to tell everybody? I'll open the extended by pulling on you. This is one of those transits where I can pull on you. I'll get a separate thing from this, and then we'll get back to this and talk about this someone taking control here, because there's one energy here for most of you that's really strong. We're talking divine connect. We're talking don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot. That's why Judgment came out here. Something's coming back. I mean, there's no doubt it's Judgment. It's a resurrection energy coming off of this. All right? Google the damn word. Look up what it means. I mean, it's, you know, it's coming back. I mean, it's... It's like you going to visit the grave of this connection and all of a sudden a hand come up out of the ground. I mean, it's, you know. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? What else you want to tell my people, the Two of Pentacles? I asked why is the Two of Pentacles here because I don't know yet. I may need to clarify that before we go. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Hermit crossing the Knight of Cups. I need the small animal deck. I need to know why the Two of Pentacles is here real quick. I need a crossing card on the Two of Pentacles. Bear with me. I Freudian slipped, but it happened for a reason. You know, Freudian slip is just you getting to hear somebody's inner thoughts by accident. More than anything else, right? 9 times out of 10. Yeah, here we go. I got a couple cards that fell on the floor. I got a Lovers, and I got a 5 of Pentacles and a Knight of Cups. You might, with this energy coming towards you, I don't know if this is, no, you know what? This is the main energy. This is the big one, right? The big energy that's here. You may question whether this is a soulmate if it comes towards you. You might, and that's going to jam you up. Again, I told you over here, right? Don't overthink anything. I said that. And this is, the universe wants to hammer this home. Don't be confused. But Steve, you told me to sit with it. That's not overthinking. Overthinking is more that 8 of Swords girl that we put away in the jail cell. This is philosophy. This is you being philosophical. That's not overthinking. That's quality thinking. Okay? There's a difference. Don't question, well, is this a soulmate? No, the universe is telling you, take that off your plate. This is soulmates. The only thing coming towards you in this energy, if it's something you're coming towards you, is a soul thing. You're going toward connections that you feel in the soul. The soul is driving. Okay? So keep that in mind. So you're not going toward anything and nobody's coming toward you that isn't soul driven. Okay? So don't waste your time questioning whether it's soulmate. If it shows up, it is. It's the Hermit crossing the Knight of Cups, and then the Knight of Cups came out with the 5 of Wands and the Lovers crossing that. I mean, it's a fucking soulmate. Straight up. All right? Some of the energies coming towards you might surprise you. Again, everything that comes towards you, I want you to ask. And everything you go toward, and then something happens, I want you to ask, what just happened here? Did that just happen? Why did that happen? You know, what's going on here? Just be philosophical. There's a difference between that and overthinking. Keep that in mind. Overthinking, a lot of pressure, we don't get anywhere. There's worry attached and fears attached. There's none of that here. All right? None of that. All right. That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links, I'm sure, in the description because I'm excited to pull this extended. And the Jupiter one, too. Wow, that's going to be good. So if you want the extended, the links are there. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you take advantage of this energy and let the soul, since the soul is driving, you allow that to happen. All you got to do is allow it, right? It's going to happen anyway, but you can question and fight it. The universe is asking you not to. I hope you go after some stuff in this, right? It's mostly soul's true purpose. You definitely have someone very interested in you. Most of you attached to this here. For some of you, you don't even know about it, which might even really send you into philosophical thought for sure. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.